Quick little think fast. Matter of fact, I I might still do somewhat of a 2019 prediction video. But as I was passing Wendy's, I've been wanting to share this down low because it is important for everybody to, some information is time sensitive. Like when you catch a person, like when they on the fence about, like waking up, like they wonder, like, is people who waking up, are they conspiracy theorists or is this really real? You know what I'm saying? And it makes a difference. I see that difference in just sharing information in general, right when the time I feel it. But like right now, what they're gonna start to do, you're gonna start to see like these food places like Wendy's and stuff, like the food gonna get cheaper and cheaper. Like they're gonna start giving away food just to have y'all to eat that unhealthy shit. Like so like they got these little $5 deals I'm seeing at all the fast food spots, but definitely like again, like what how they got like all these nuggets, 10 nuggets for $1 and this and that, like anything to pull people into eating unhealthy again. And you're gonna start seeing it like a brainwashing vibe, like just trying to pull people in on zombie mode. And what is keying in on, is like one thing I see with people where they had that in-between spot with health is like, I want to be healthy, but man, it costs a lot, this and that. And when you don't realize, well, hey, I got to get out of this negative mind frame and how my thoughts affect what I manifest, you know what I'm saying? And with that vibe, though, that's how, breaking out of that place of being scared to spend money on your health, But they again, to kind of like try to hold you down, they're going to have all these fast food spots is going to have, food be... you're gonna start seeing 50-cent burgers again, possibly. Like, and as much as I feel like I'm joking when I'm saying it, like this motherfucker get more and more like the Twilight Zone. Like they really got the audacity to try some shit on that level, Because again, they testing to see how ignorant everybody is, Same thing with the government shutdown. They're doing that with the food. All this is the Holocaust, in essence, all over. It's like we're gonna see however far you've been over. That's how deep they going. Excuse my analogy, but it is what it is, So that's the whole situation. You're gonna start seeing 50-cent burgers, probably. For sure. I already got it at $1, but these places about to start having food be extremely cheap, to combat healthy foods and also to combat like, people who are having like business startups. Because of course, when we starting our business, our, say for instance, our prices may be a little higher than a Walmart. Like if you starting sharing produce, like you got your own little farmers market thing going, you selling your fruits and vegetables and things of this nature, well, you're not overtaxing, but you're gonna cost more than somebody like a corporation that's like obviously trying to make things so cheap to where they take everybody else out of business, so to speak, So you're definitely gonna see again a lot of this old fast food, Wendy's $5 deals and this and that. You're gonna be able to get fucking 5 hamburgers for $1 at some point, or 50 cents for a hamburger. Like the more and more, and again, you're gonna start to see it become more obvious, like they're trying to keep that reach on you. Trying to keep you locked in. Oh, did I mess up the video? Oh. Trying to make it face me, not messing it up. But yep, that's the whole thing, y'all. It's basically. Oh wait, I bet you the sun in the camera. You gotta see my face. But anyway. Yeah, just a quick little think fast on that vibe. You're gonna see these fast food restaurants, damn near giving away food. If you haven't looked at my video on dystopia, definitely check it out, where I speak on like Aldous Huxley, wrote this book, A Brave New World, and it had like this thing called Soma, which is no coincidence that Somas was actually like I remember they used to have pain relievers called Somas. And that's funny they should name that, because we also have a Soma chakra that's like in between our third eye and our crown. You know, that kind of, in essence, why a silver card attaches it. But, you know, you got the Soma chakra, you know, and again, Aldous Huxley dystopia, that dystopian society, and a dystopia basically like any of these movies like Hunger Games, Blade Runner, like where it's like a futuristic, like in the future, or like in a realm where the world kind of all topsy-turvy type of, you know, or just like have this like futuristic dictatorship, shit like that, where people are extremely either lost or people are being extremely controlled and turned into slaves. But, you know, check out that video where I speak on that and how, again, in order to create, because matter of fact, I got 2 quotes from Aldous Huxley and B.F. Skinner. Of course, I don't have them with me now, so that's why you should check out that video. But, you know, because that video gives you perspective on if these words come out of these people's mouth who's, you know, dealing with the Tavistock Institute. The Tavistock Institute connected to, you know, this brethren, I forgot his name, Theodore Adorne, one of the ghost managers, or like a little, kind of like a ghost manager for the Beatles, you know. But this whole thing with the Tavistock Institute, LSD, you know, Aldous Huxley, B.F. Skinner, you know, you even got Aleister Crowley kind of mixed in there a little bit, but he was dosing people on mescaline. But you know, all these little vibes though, but tied back to this dystopia, you know, creating a type of slave that don't know they're a slave, you know, a type of slave that say, yay for slavery, you know what I'm saying? Yay for my cell phone, yay for the chip in my baby, yay for computers controlling us, yay, like, you know, they're creating a vibe where, again, where they're creating things, they're taking things that aren't normal and creating it into a social norm. You know, just like how it's better for us to take a bowel movement stooping down instead of being on the toilet, but they created this toilet. Matter of fact, in the toilet is big business, because that fuck up people's bowels, you catch hernias and all that, and who you run to the prescription pill man that poison you up and have you coming back to them. And here it is, all you gotta do is stop taking a shit on a fucking toilet, you know, to stop all that. That's why people be like, oh, all these unhealthy things, I don't know. All you gotta do is just start taking care of yourself in a holistic way. And I get it. Some people so far gone where, you know, they just so, how can I say, that demon holding them down so strongly where they can't even, you know, see it. And trust me, I understand that, like, from a perspective of being like, when you in a certain mind frame, you could only really see it from that perspective. If you know, if you're not like, you know, trying to reach out for some type of light or something, you know, it's definitely gonna be you know, difficult for people to quit those prescription pills and stuff. That's what the whole thing was about, you know, to make people so dependent to where they would almost rather kill themselves instead of doing something holistic. Like, here it is, Dr. Sebi exists, and it's a factual information in your face, ways for you to stop doing unhealthy stuff, but people still won't, you know what I'm saying? And again, I look at myself on my growth, you know, I was drinking 40s, popping Xanax, and I knew it was killing me, you know, but which, again, I done spoke on that story too. I also knew I was an angel on this plane of existence, not being told a full story too. So that's a part of why addictive nature, you know, at least for sure, like, you know, like some star seeds and stuff like that fall into that nature, you know, cause like, bro, like, what the fuck, we just got left here? Fuck it, I'm about to drink all this alcohol and pop these pills. But, you know, we good now, we ain't gotta, you know we ain't tripping no more. But, again, I went through a whole little, but, you know, just that vibe of, again, these little fast food restaurants, little stores and stuff is gonna make it, you know, they making food extremely cheap, you know, and pulling people in. You know, here it is. You know, they got people brainwashed to spend money on clothes, money on cars, money on all these things, but forgetting about one of the most important, you know, physical things, that bodysuit, you know, their temple, the real vehicle that's housing your soul, you know. Because somebody got you confused that your bodysuit is more important than your soul, and which both are equally important, you know. Your physical body is spiritual, your spiritual body is physical, but our physical body is temporary, our soul is infinite. But don't give in to these temporary, don't throw a eternal, infinite soul away for some temporary pleasures, you know. We talking about your soul, you know, not just no fucking little toy. Unless you see your soul as a toy, then you get what you know, you get what you're asking for. But I mean, you know, we talking about your soul, man. Don't give your soul up for little temporary pleasures, you know. And again, as I'm saying that, I ain't gonna say it's easier said than done, but I just say, you know, with that, I get that, yeah, it can be difficult on our growth to grow away from these habits, you know, that we created for so long. But you know, if we start looking to help ourselves and start asking ourselves for more help, you know, we're gonna be able to, you know, make that transition. But peace, happy now. Now's the vibrates. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now. Peace.